Okay, but anyway, last topic for today, I think,
Yeah.
depending on how long we talk about this. Um, what I wanted to say, as you know, you've watched The Good Doctor.
Yeah.
Yes, you remember that he is autistic
Yeah.
uh, doctor, whatever, autistic person in the movie and everything. Okay, so I was thinking, I'm not sure if you remember, there was one episode in season one where there was a child that came in, and he was like really flailing around on the bed, and the one police officer was trying to restrain him. Like they were thinking, because obviously the child was flailing around and like scratching and hitting people that were trying to help him. Like
Yeah.
he was having a nervous breakdown. He had a scar or like an open cut on his head
Hmm.
and everything. So obviously, it is someone that got hurt and he needs medical assistance, but he isn't allowing the medical practitioners to get safely close to him.
Yeah.
But anyway, what I was thinking of, how shitty it must be as an actor, or like if you're a starting actor and you just landed your first like
Role.
real role, even if it is as a backup or like a supporting character, like that police officer. Like your job is to constrain the child, but you didn't know that he was an autistic child. So now you just look like a bad person because you did your job
Oh, wait,
of.
wait. Was he really autistic, like in real life?
Oh, no. The child was also an actor.
Ah, okay.
Both the child and the good doctors are autistic. So that is why the autistic doctor, I can't Murphy.
Oh,
What
yeah, Murphy. Yeah, it
is
is
his
Murphy. Yeah, Dr. Murphy. That's what they
um
call him. Yeah.
Yes, he saw the like signs or whatever you would call it, the traits of an autistic child, and he obviously tried to stop the police officer and told him no, just like give him some space to breathe and turn off the lights because it was too sharp for him or something like that.
Yeah.
But like the whole idea was like like that would could be your one shot to like be a really famous actor. Like some really good directors saw your play in the movie, and they would have probably like casted you or at least had an interview with you or something like that after the that role that you played. But you had such a shitty role to play. Like you were one of the thugs and people just associate you with the bad character then from then on.
Oh, I see. I see.
So
That's what you mean. Like, like I
uh,
see. Because I've seen like there was this Indian actor, old Indian actor, because I was wondering, like, I really liked his acting, like, but he's always played the villain, like the main villain character. He's like, of course, he's a very, very famous actor, but he always played the villain. I'm like, I'm sure this guy has played some other roles, but like, nah, he's literally played all villain characters. Of course, he's done some movies in Hollywood. I mean, Hollywood. So I'm like, fam, why does he play always the bad character? Apparently, I think he did one movie that he did really really good. Like, it's a really good villain character, and then it's like, yeah, you're the then he just got villain characters, and all those movies blew up, and he's just known as the villain guy.
you see, like
So
that's exactly what I wanted to talk about. Like how shitty it would be if the one role that you got associated with being a bad character, or if you are a good actor and like it's a really popular movie, you're just always seen as, oh no, he has to be the villain every time.
like Russians, if you see a Russian, oh, this guy's a bad guy. This guy is a bad guy. Russians and Mexicans are like, oh, a Mexican, he's in a gang, or he's trying to fight against gangs. That's the kind of movie that
Oh,
they're
he
making.
has drugs.
Oh yeah, he's doing that. That's the kind of movies
Um,
like. Yeah, I understand. I
just
understand.
Just also the last closing before we do the outro and things. My dad went to there's a nearby like takeaway thingy here.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, they have really nice fish like fried chips, fried fish and chips
Fish and chips.
and
Just say
Russian.
fish and chips, huh?
Yeah, but that's fine. Um, he said that there was a guy in front of the line or ahead of him in the line, and he went up to the clerk or whatever, and he ordered the chips for like 3 people and 2 fish, and then he said, but he doesn't want Russians, he wants Ukrainians because Russians are bad. And then it was just that shitty attempt at a joke of like saying, oh no, Russian rolls are like the sausage
Yeah.
is now bad because it's associated with the Russians that are busy with the war. So now he wants Ukrainians instead, He wants to support the Ukrainians. And it was
Oh,
just like,
yo, did your
nah.
father make that joke?
No, the guy in front of my father made the joke.
Oh, I thought your father was cringy. Fam. Like, okay. Oh damn. Yeah, but like I think people are just trying. I think maybe was it a female server?
So
Oh,
it
the
was.
cashier. I think maybe he likes the film. That's why he's making dumb jokes.
I'm sure I said he was a very old man, and the cashier I saw her like 2 weeks ago. She's quite young, so
But fam, like
be
you're acting like old people don't like young kids, fam. Old men really like young ones,
all
fam.
the young kids, ne?
Yeah. You know, the older you get, fam, you want you want younger girls, fam. That's what they say about men. You know, that's what they always say about men. But you know,
And younger girls always want more mature men, so they go out of the age group that they are because men are never mature enough for them. You know?
yeah, fam, yeah. I get you. Like, what's the limit for you? Huh? 5 years, like older, younger than you.
Yeah, I'd say that's reasonable, but I think I would rather stay within like 3 years.
Of older than you, I
Uh,
see. So you want the old woman, I see. Yeah.
well, if she has more money, then I'm fine with it.
If she has a lot, if she has more money, 3 years is fine. If she has a lot of money, she could be fucking 67 now for marry her. Huh? That's what you mean, huh?
I might not marry her. I might just become a toy boy,
No, why not, fam? If she marries you and then she dies, and you get all the money, all
yeah, but
that.
you don't have to be married to get all her money. You can just extort everything out of her and get included into her
Well,
will. There you go. Will and testament.
yes. Will, fam. No one calls it will in testament. People just say will because
Yeah, well, I wanted to say boodle, so unless another word, so it's fine.
What?
What?
Boodles.
Boodle.
What the fuck
I'm
says
not sure
boodle,
that's
fam?
the Afrikaans word. It's where you write like all of your. I think it's basically a testament, but it's fine.
Okay, that's that.
It's
We
not
ended
my
on
fault.
no. We ended on goat's mishap of boodle. I'm sure you guys would like to include goat in your boodle. And goat can end us off. He has a boodle for this episode.
No, I think you're gonna end it this
No.
time because
You can end
the
it.
fact, I can just never do anything right. So
Come.
you're gonna use the edge outer.
No, that's fine. You can say you just do your boodle, fam.
No,
Let's do your boodle. Come. The
57
episode.
minutes now. Counting.
Nah, it's
You're
fine.
gonna edit.
Nah, it's fine. I'm not gonna edit this whole thing out, so it's fine. It's funny. So just do your boodle, and then we can call it a day.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
No, go ahead. I'm waiting
No,
for
no,
you
I'm
to do
waiting for
the
you.
out. I tried to do it,
No,
but
you
you just gave me
didn't.
shit.
I
So
didn't
it's
give you
fine.
anything. What do you mean I gave you shit, fam? No one calls it a boodle, whatever that is. A boodle. No. I've never seen a single human say
It's an
boodle.
Afrikaans word, so why would they call it? Why would they use it
It
when in
doesn't
an
even
English
sound like it doesn't even sound like some Afrikaans guy would say boodle, fam.
boodle?
Yeah,
Boodle
boodle.
is the Afrikaans. I do know my Afrikaans. You fuck.
That doesn't sound. Fam. You know what, right? You know what? What is will in let's see, English to Afrikaans.
Will and Testament is no. That's something way different.
English to Afrikaans. No. Will and testament. Will. Sal. That's what it is. Sal. Will is Sal.
I I think you're a dumbass, right?
What do you mean, fam? You said will. Will is spelled WILL.
So, no, you idiot. You do remember that that will is also used in other sentences, like words. It's a synonym.
Yes, I know. Will in testament. I see. Will in tense.
Yeah. Go search. Go Google Translate Testament for me and see what it gives.
Let's see. Testament. It gives me. Oh, Afrikaans is not working apparently. Testament. Okay. Am I spelling it wrong? Maybe. I don't know.
Does it give you the exact same spelling?
Yeah.
That is because it is spelled the exact same way as testament. It's just pronounced differently because it's an Afrikaans word, and that's not the same as a boodle.
Yeah, so you're wrong, fam. There's no such thing as Buddha, and just making
No,
up shit
you're
now.
just an idiot because you don't know another person's language, and now you're saying that
Yo,
it
fam,
doesn't exist just
I
because you don't
studied
know about it.
Afrikaans. I studied
Yeah, and
Afrikaans
you
for
failed it
12.
as well.
No, I passed it, fam.
So
What do you mean? I passed Afrikaans. The pass rate for Afrikaans is 30%, so I passed technically.
yeah,
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 that
so
that
fuck it.
means exactly nothing. But yeah.
Afrikaans. No one really speaks Afrikaans except in South Africa. So
Yeah, you know
it's
what
kind
I
of kind of
just
useless,
realized as
fam. It's
well?
kind of
If I
useless.
just do the outro, I can stop with this damn conversation. I can leave this call and go on in my peaceful life. So, this has been your extremely average podcast
Wait, how do you spell
with
Buddha?
shut up, with your hosts Goat and Red, and we thank you for joining us today. And as always, Teap curses you with an extremely average week.
Bye bye.